Potomac. Necka and Ike go to connect his nut so that they can transfer it into her womb. Father Time and Sleepy G go to therapy. Candace has a house call with Dr. Ken for her to sit up here and fold her goddamn tissue and cry about the same shit she been crying about since her big head ass got up here. Father Time meeting up with all of the ladies. So apparently, some editor from Monarch magazine done reached out to, of all people, Father Time about having them come out to. It's a cover spread on it, but the premise of it, they're basically mimicking other women. I'm assuming they were mimicking other women, or whatever the case may be, that is more well known, well liked, and so on and some such. Like a lot of the people that they named was like Beyonce and Diana Ross, and Dorothy Dandridge, a lot of other prominent black women like that. And I guess they was emulating them. I guess. I mean, I didn't really get the concept of it. I thought it was going to be a photo shoot depicting them and who they are and what they have going on and so on and some such. But from what I saw, the premise of it was basically them just emulating other women that's way more important than they are. I mean, hey, I ain't necessarily mad at that. I ain't necessarily mad at that. Now, I can't remember every single solitary person that they named. I'm gonna have all of it together because tomorrow I'm hosting the panel, and so because of which I know that that's gonna be a cackle and a kiki for everybody. So I know I'm gonna have to go back and actually get to it. But I want to talk about a few people that they named. First and foremost, Tacky is Beyonce. If I was Beyonce, I listen. If I was Beyonce, I would feel really offended. I would feel really offended, shocked, and ashamed, and I'd be like, "Just what the hell is y'all trying to say about me and my character and my personality and my stilo and what I got going on?" Like, listen, a ladybug. Okay, she could have been impersonating a ladybug, and I would not be mad if the ladybug caught a real damn attitude and got real aggy and was like, "I know y'all goddamn lying and playing on my time." Like, and girl, what really took the cake for me was how y'all chose Rob and Dickum down way down to the damn ground Dixon ass to be Mariah Carey. That real listen. If listen, and my thing about it is, y'all excluded Neck. Well, not y'all. Father Time excluded. Well, to let Father Time tell it, she didn't exclude NECA. The magazine excluded NECA because she really wasn't known like that. And those other ladies are because they're on the show. I get it. I get it. I get it. But to be honest, I mean, it isn't as if it's something that's depicting y'all and y'all day life and y'all day-to-day routine and y'all daily or whatever the case may be. And y'all just so happy to accept any old damn thing that come to y'all lap. This was real tatted through. Don't get me wrong. Now, Joe, he was handsome or whatever. He need to leave them chemical pills alone. But but he was handsome or whatever the case may be. A shout out to Monarch magazine and whatnot. But I mean, listen. I guess it was a cute activity for all of them to play dress up or whatever the case may be. Because Candace, you will never be Miss Ross. All right, you could never be Miss Ross. All right, but you know what? Cool, whatever. I'll let you play in makeup or whatever the case may be. Wendy was Cheryl Lee Ralph. That fits Wendy. That fits Wendy. And if I was Cheryl Lee Ralph, I wouldn't feel no ways about that. If I was Cheryl Lee Ralph and I was a fan of Potomac and I saw this episode and Wendy was depicting me, I say, you know what? That's cool. I ain't even mad at the black doctor teaching for the hell they are. John Hopkins was depicted. I wouldn't be mad at that if I was Cheryl Lee Ralph. Uh, I think Ashley said she was Dorothy Dandridge, more like Dorothy Dandruff, maybe. I forgot who Karen was. For some reason, I want to say they said Lena Horne, but I could be wrong about that. So, like I said, I'm gonna rewatch it on Peacock tomorrow so that I can get everybody down because I missed people because it was going so fast and I really wasn't even paying attention like that. I had to make myself pay attention on certain parts, and that was one part. And I know that's gonna be a gaggable thing tomorrow, so I'm gonna have my ish together by tomorrow. But for now, dick them, dick them down, way down to the damn ground, Dixon and Devil Dick. Go to look at a retail space for Glow 30, and Tacky's dad being sick comes up. No shade, but Tacky really didn't even want to talk about her daddy being sick like that, or even want to bring. Like that's my thing with Tacky. See, the times. Listen, it's these times, Tacky, where you should be trying to speak up and let people see that you do have a heart and that you are human and that you do go through things and that you do have this and that you do have that. But you don't ever want to show people this vulnerable side of you. And so it's like if you don't give a fuck, I don't give a fuck. Ergo, we'll talk about it tomorrow on the panel if they care, because I don't. Wendy does her first show and it went well over 50K. Wendy, you went over $50,000 for a YouTube show, and it's your first one. Don't get me wrong, it was cute. From the setup of it, it gave very much. The gag is it was very regular schmegler, very, very, very view based, very the talk based, very the real base, like no shade. I mean, it won't really no different angle from what we've been seeing from a collective group of women's on the talk show, other than your ass is up there. Jasmine from the Jasmine brand is up there, and some other women that y'all said we should know, but I damn don't. But from what it looked like the set and the ambiance or whatever the case may be, cool, Wendy. I give you that. The ambiance was cute. The set was cute. You was cute. Your guest was cute. I'll appreciate that, Wendy. It did look like it was interesting, but not 50K worth interesting. No, ma'am. Girl, bad. You could have did that down to your backyard, bitch, with your goddamn iPhone 15. Like you ain't even have to do all that, or your damn iPad or some girl, and you could have did your shit on iMovies, or you could have got a CSB, I mean, an OBS software or something like that, and you could have did it like that. Cut out the middleman. And the reason why I'm saying this, Wendy, is because considering the fact that you and Eddie already got called slammed to the carpet, having money issues when y'all first came up here, faking it till you make it. Don't go broke. Moving on. The GNA event happens, and yeah, unfortunately, Ashley had to ruin all of our nights, break all of our TVs again, because she just has to show her ugh mug ass friend. Like, Deborah is such a mud duck, and I don't understand why Ashley seems to feel like she got to bring her around when nobody wants her around. Nobody wants her around. We don't want her around. They don't want her around. Our eyesight don't want her around. None of us want her around. All right. That bitch is a walking nightmare. Okay. Trying to sell hoes dreams. You can't sell me a dream being a walking, talking nightmare. All right. I'm telling y'all, that bitch look like the sleep paralysis. Every time I see her, see, now I ain't going to be able to sleep good tonight because we just had to see a glimpse of your ugly ass friend. I'm sick of you, Ashley. I am. I was with Wendy when Wendy was like, why is you bringing her? You messy as hell. On one token, it's like her and Ashley are friends, so I guess it'll make sense why Ashley would want her there. But at the same time, if you're trying to have something with Candace and you know that this woman is a huge issue for Candace, and I'm on Candace's side with it, then at some point, Ashley, you got the whatever. The ladies being confused about the fashions, me too. because most of the stuff that they came out there in was more so like they going out to the club versus working out. I mean, I guess y'all stuff will work for the strippers or the hoes that's working the hoe stroll. I guess it is still for them. That's how they'll go around there to work out. They'll probably try to land one of y'all mans that always want to go to the gym and shit. Y'all better watch out. Y'all better watch out because that's hoe wear for them hoes around there. Moving on. So Father Times tell the lady about Tacky's dad being sick or whatever, but why should we care? Because she don't. And Candace and Wendy both said that they could send Tacky's dad's love from a distance, and I was on their side. Plus, Wendy said when the situation happened with her mom and her mom's medical scare, all of them drug her, including Tacky. So yeah, she really ain't got nothing for it. Listen, Wendy, I drug Mammy Shrine ass too. See, you can't conflate your mama and that bullshit she went for the fact that with her daddy passed from brain tumor. Like what he got going on ain't got nothing to do with that foolishness that Mammy Shrine had going on. That you didn't even leave to go back for your mama for. Girl, please, but you know what? Just for the fact that it's tacky, I let that slide. But in real life, moving on. The fight, and that's the end of it. That's it. That's all. I ain't got no more to give y'all, child, because they didn't even show the damn fight. Like, this is another thing that I don't get about Bravo. Y'all based and built this season off of that fight, but then y'all want to drag it out for a whole nother episode, and then we don't even get to see it. You talk about stuff, but you know what? At the same time, what they said that the cameras was down. In fairness, they said that the cameras was down, but the mics were still on. And in fairness, the video of the fight that did come out, it was taken from somebody's phone. So you know what? Now that I just sat here and said that, I guess. But why is y'all dragging it out? We don't need a whole nother episode of this to figure out how everybody feels. We could do all of that down to the reunion. Y'all could have just made this the finale, honestly. It's not like y'all gonna show the fight, but then again, we already saw the fight. We already know what happened. All right, we already know what happened and we know the outcome. Y'all should have just that's it. That's all. I ain't got no more. And with that having been said, y'all make sure to be here tomorrow night for the Whether You Like It or Not panel. I will be hosting it, and it will be right here down to Main Sanctuary tomorrow night at 8:15. We'll dive more deep into it. But for me, I ain't got nothing for it. I'm gone. Bye.